expired. So we're going to see if we can rectify that tonight. I just want to welcome everybody. And we have a short business session first that involves voting for our new nominated officers. And then we'll move into some brief business and our annual report, and then into the fun session later. So this won't take very long at all. I would like to introduce Carol Georges, who is our secretary. Carol? Oh, right there. And Ann Ragusa is our member of the board. I'm going to get a little bit formal for a moment. The meeting has been called pursuant to a notice of meeting in accordance with the bylaws. It was ordered that a copy of the notice be appended to the minutes of the meeting. Before we do that, I would just make a brief annual report, go over some of the wonderful events that we had this last year and what we can look forward to in 2014 and beyond. So this last year we had moved our golf tournament to Oxford Greens, and it was one of our top, well, the top fundraiser for our organization this last year. We raised a lot of money. It allowed us to fortify our staff position. We have Alice, and we were able to give her some deserved increase in her wages, and that secures us pretty solidly in the administrative area. We also enlisted Jantress Marketing to help with our events. So this is one example of the next level of events and coordination that we'll be able to achieve with that resource. So we're really, really super excited about that, and we're looking forward to seeing a little bit more engagement with our membership than we might have had in the past. So you'll hear more about that later as the night goes on. This last year we had the opportunity at the Newtown Arts Festival. We had a table there, and that was our first time at that event. It was relatively successful. The weather wasn't entirely cooperative, but it was a great opportunity for us to get out into the community and show our stuff. So whenever we have a table at one of these events, you'll find that everyone has an opportunity to participate, to put their wares out, and let people know that they're an active member of the business community. We moved our destination Newtown from November to May. That was a tremendous success because the weather was more cooperative. We had good participation, and it was just a delightful day out at Rockridge Country Club. So we're also trying to use more resources within the town. We had our Christmas party. We have our monthly breakfast. You'll see those being announced more frequently, monthly, and they're very well coordinated. We also have liaisons with the Economic Development Commission, so we're aware of some of the other developments that are going on in town and looking to participate and engage a little bit more on that level. I was at the Sandy Hook Organization for Prosperity meeting last night. There's some pretty significant initiatives in Sandy Hook that we want everybody to be aware of and maybe model some of those ideas in other parts of the town. As a point of note, many people, when they see a chamber board or chamber president in particular, they say, oh, he must have a big staff. So, it is volunteer. This is right now, the way we stand, the way we're funded, it's an all volunteer effort. So we're putting our backbones into it as much as we can while we manage our own businesses. So that does a couple things. One thing it does for sure is allow me to be empathetic to what your positions are and see how best I can help and engage the resources that we have. We also participated in the Labor Day Parade. That was a nice event. It's funny how that, the events that preceded that and that particular parade really was a catalyst for the community to come together and for some of our businesses to see us and join us in that event. So we encourage you to do that and we'll do everything in our power to make sure that you get visibility as chamber members. With that, I would like to request Ann to ratify the past acts.
So this is sort of the business part of the meeting. I need 3 motions tonight. The first motion I need is to ratify all the past acts of the officers and directors for this prior year. Can I have a motion for that? Okay, Mike, can I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? The motion carries. Next, I need a motion to accept the slate of officers. President is Tim Haas. Vice President, Angelo Marini. Waves, everybody knows who that is. Treasurer is Scott Andrews. Is Scott here? Yeah. Yes. And Secretary is Carol Georges, right here. So can I have a motion to accept the slate of officers?
So moved.
Okay, second? Peggy would like to second that. Is that okay, Mike and Peggy second? Just personal reason. Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, opposed? Motion carries. And the final motion is to re-elect members of the Board of Directors whose term is expiring this year. We have Maureen Burden, Carol Georges, Peter Giratano, I don't know if Peter's here, Mike Neiman, right here, Don Sharp, who I don't think is here yet, and Tim Haas. So can I have a motion to re-elect those 6 officers, or board members? Mike, well, you can move it because you're a board member, so somebody other than Mike. There we go, Stephanie, thank you. And would you like to second it? Thank you very much. All in favor? Anyone opposed? Motion carries, and that's it for the residents, right? Do you have anything else?
No. Thank
Go
goodness.
drink and have fun.
So that is the next step. We're excited to open the first ever Martini case making competition. Thank you for the 8 restaurants that came. The restaurants, as you go around, you'll see Foundry Kitchen and Tavern, Fusion 25, My Place Pizza Restaurant, Solid Cafe Contemporary Italian Bistro, Sweet Mangoes, Negocios, The Inn at Newtown, and Toro. And we want to thank our sponsors who helped put this together for us: Butcher's Best, Bottle Stop, Edward Jones, 5 Tool Financial, and Liberty Mutual. So thank you so much for them, and thank you also for the donors of prizes that we have at the table. We are expecting a pretty good crowd tonight. I know they're IDing, so we can't let any kids in here, but we're going to have a lot of fun. So don't forget to get your bids out. You have your little brochure with your bid number on the bottom there, and bid on the prizes in a silent auction, and then drop your ballots off in the basket that you saw when you came in. And enjoy the evening. I'll be back around 8:15 with some awards. Thank you very much. Have a good evening.